Hi everybody, today we are talking about the noun case. What is it? Noun case introduction. A grammar case indicates the function of nouns and pronouns in regards to their relationship with other words in a sentence. What is the definition? Noun case. The case of a noun tells us about the position of that noun in a sentence. We know in English language there are 5 noun case. They are nominative case, accusative case, positive case, vocative case, and dative case. Nominative case, if a noun or pronoun is used as a subject of a verb, it is said to be in the nominative case. For example, Mr. Reddy taught us English. Here you can see Mr. Reddy is nominative case. And how do we find the nominative case in a sentence? Simply ask a question with the word who or what, the answer that you get a nominative case. Who we use for person and what we use for things, maybe. For example, in the first sentence about who taught us English, the answer is Mr. Reddy. So Mr. Reddy is the nominative case in the sentence. And similarly, the second sentence, what gives us fragrance? Evidently, the answer is flower. Is the flower? So the flower is a nominative case in this sentence. The second case in English is accusative case. If a noun or a pronoun is used as a object of a verb, it is said to be in an objective or accusative case. For example, Mr. Reddy taught us English. In this sentence, English is accusative case, and here in the above sentence, English and fragrance are object of the verb, and so they are said to be in the objective or accusative case. How do we find the accusative case in the sentence? Simply question the above sentence with the word what or whom. The answer that you get is an accusative case. For example, in the first sentence above, what was taught to us by Mr. Reddy. To answer is English, so English is an objective case in this sentence. Similarly, the second sentence, what does the flower give us? Evidently, the answer is fragrance. So fragrance is an objective case in the sentence. Note, a noun that is used after a preposition is also said to be in a accusative case. For example, the laptop is on the table. The bottle is in the fridge. Here the table and the fridge are in the accusative case. Accusative case, a grammatical case whose main function is to show the direct object of the verb. For example, the dog ate our turkey. In this sentence, we can see ate is verb, and what did it eat our turkey. Here is our turkey is direct object. In the second sentence, the leopard chased him for an hour. In this sentence, chased is a verb and him is direct object. Positive case, if a noun denoted position or ownership, it is said to be in the possessive or genitive cases. For example, this is Mr. Metcalfe's car. It means that car belongs to Mr. Metcalfe. This is a very big children's park in the city. It means that a very big park belongs to the children. Here in the above sentence, Mr. Medgau's car and children's park are said to be in the possessive case in this sentence. And how do we find the possessive case in a sentence? Simple questions is about above sentence with the word whose. The answer that you get is a possessive case. For example, in the first sentence above, whose car is this? The answer is Mr. Madhouse. So Mr. Madhouse's car is a possessive case in the first sentence. And similarly, in the second sentence, whose park is this in the city? Evidently, the answer is children's park. So children's park is possessive case in the second sentence. Vocative case, what is it? If a noun is used to name or call a person or thing addressed, it is said to be in the vocative case. This is also called the nominative of address. Generally, it is used to get the attention of a person or thing. For example, boys don't go there. Here you can see vocative case is boys. And Ricky, please close the door. I'm sorry. Ricky here is vocative case. And fetch me a piece of chalk. Region. In this sentence, region is vocative case. And sir, may I come in? Here you can see sir is vocative case. In the above sentence, boys, Ricky, region, and sir are the names of the person addressed. So they are said to be in the vocative case or nominative of address. Comma to show the vocative case. When we use comma, use the commas to offset the names of people being addressed directly. For example, I know it's true, Simon. Here is the vocative case after comma. And hello, Janet. Here you can see comma, then Janet, vocative case in this sentence. Vocative case, a case used to show direct address. For example, John is being addressed directly. I know your sister John. Here you can see John is vocative case because we use this word after comma. And the second sentence, no, sir, you cannot sit there. Here you can see two commas in this sentence. Sir is being addressed directly. Vocative case it is. And dative case. Next case is dative case. What is it and when we use this case? If a noun is used as a indirect object of the verb in sentence, it is said to be in dative case. For example, Mr. Reddy taught us English. In this sentence, us is dative case. And then Cat has been Susan some amount. Here you can see Susan is dative case. The management supplied the staff extra resource. Here you can see the staff is dative case in this sentence. And Vanessa offered me a cup of coffee. The teacher asked the girls several questions. In this above sentence, every verb has two objects, direct and indirect. English some amount extra resource, a cup of coffee, maybe, and several questions are direct object. And whereas us, Susan, the staff, me, and the girls are called indirect object above sentence, which are said to be in the dative case. How to use we find the dative case or indirect object in the sentence. Simply question the sentence with to whom, and the answer you get is called an indirect object. Note, the dative case or indirect object can be placed immediately after the verb or after the direct object following a preposition. For example, she gave me a flower. She gave flowers to me. The dative case or indirect object can be placed immediately after the verb or after the direct object. Summary of the noun case. Nominative case refer to the subject of the verb. Accusative case refer to the object of the verb, and the possessive case refer to the position or ownership or of the noun. The vocative case refer to the noun addressed or placed. The last one, the dative case, refers to the indirect object of the verb in English language. In conclusion, our lesson, we talk about 5 cases of the noun in English: nominative case, accusative case, dative case, and possessive case, vocative case. When a noun acts as a subject of a verb in the sentence, it is said to be in nominative or subjective case. To find noun in nominative case, make question with what or who before the verb. It is nominative case, we know. Question with what is made if noun is a thing. If noun is a person, then who is used to make a question. For example, Mr. Shawn is our project head. They are traveled to London this week. Jimmy is our classmate. In this sentence, Mr. Shawn, they, Jimmy are nominative case. And accusative case, noun, when a noun acts as the object of a verb in the sentence, it is said to be in accusative or objective case. To find noun in objective case, make question with what or whom after the verb and its subject. For example, question with what is made if noun is a thing. If a noun is a person, then whom is used to make question. For example, you should ask Mr. Shawn about it. I called them for help. This poster is made by Jimmy. In this sentence, Mr. Shawn, them, Jimmy are objective case in this sentence. And the third one is a dative case. When a noun act is the indirect object of a verb in a sentence, it is said to be in dative case. Indirect objects are those to whom or for whom the verb is done. For example, Mr. Shawn gave me a file to work on. Teacher awarded him a pen. Can you lend Mary some money? In this sentence, file is dative case, and he, Mary are also dative case in this sentence. And possessive case show a relationship between two nouns or between a noun and a pronoun. Remember, either atmosphere and an s or preposition of is used to make positive case of living being or personified objects, but to make positive case of a noun living thing we use only preposition of. For example, Edward book of Edward, cats a ball, balls of cat. And the last one, vocative case, when a noun is or called addressed out in a sentence, that noun is said to be in vocative case. It is important to separate the vocative noun from rest of the sentence with the help of a comma, or else the meaning of the sentence change completely. For example, I don't know Samantha. Mr. Mehta, your boss is waiting for you in the office. In the sentence, Samantha and Mr. Mehta is a vocative case in the sentence, and it is separated with a comma. In my opinion, it is very useful for you, the case of the noun in English language. See you soon. Goodbye.